വലിയാറാകുന്ന സ്വാഭാവികം മക്കളും വലിയാറാകുന്ന മുഖത്തിലാണ് ബാക്കിയൊക്കെ പടച്ചവന്റെ കൈകളിലാണ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. അപ്പോൾ ഒരു നമ്മുടെ സ്ട്രെസ് കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ മാറ്റാൻ ഇന്റർവ്യൂവിൽ കൂളായ അറ്റൻഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ കൊണ്ട് സഹായിച്ചു. അതെ അതെ ഇന്നാണ്. അപ്പൊ അത് അവിടെ പോയിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇന്നും കൂടി ഇന്നതായാലും അത് കാര്യങ്ങൾ പറഞ്ഞ് പരിഹരിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. ആരും ബോധ്യപ്പെടുത്തിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. അപ്പൊ ഇപ്പോഴും നമ്മൾ വന്നു പോയാൽ മതി എന്നുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങൾ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്. അതിനാണ് ഭാര്യ ഒരു ജേർണലിസ്റ്റ് വയനാട് WMO ആർട്സ് ആൻഡ് സയൻസ് കോളേജിലാണ് ഇപ്പോൾ പറഞ്ഞത്. ഭാര്യ കൂട്ടത്തിലേക്ക് പോകുന്നത് ഭാര്യ തീരുമാനിക്കുക ഒരു കൊച്ചു വീടാണ് നമ്മുടെ ഷാഹിദിന്റെ ഷാഹിദ് പറഞ്ഞ ആ ബാക്ക്ഗ്രൗണ്ട് കൃത്യമായി വീട് കാണുമ്പോൾ മനസ്സിലാവും. സാധാരണ ഒരു IAS പരീക്ഷയിൽ ചുറ്റുപാടുകളിലെല്ലാം ഷാഹിദ് ഇപ്പോൾ സംസാരിക്കുന്നത് വീട്ടിലെ കാര്യങ്ങളാണ്. വീട്ടിലിപ്പോഴുള്ളത് ഉമ്മ, സഹോദരി, അളിയൻ, ഉമ്മ ഉണ്ട് ഇവരൊക്കെയാണുള്ളത്. അപ്പം IFS കിട്ടട്ടെ എന്ന് ഞങ്ങൾ ആശംസിക്കുക. സാറേ ക്യാമറ സാർ അത് സ്ക്രീൻ ചെയ്യാമോ? ഇതൊക്കെ കൊണ്ടുപോകാം. അത് മാറ്റി JP സാറേ
ലൈബ്രറി എന്താ റെഡി എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞോ പറയണോ പറയട്ടെ റെഡി ആയിട്ടാ പറയണ്ടേ? അതിന് വരെ വെക്കാൻ പറ്റൂത് ആര് ലൈവുണ്ടോ?
ഹലോ ഹലോ വീഡിയോ ഉണ്ട്
ഇല്ല, ഞാനത് കഴിഞ്ഞു അത് കഴിഞ്ഞു രണ്ടും കൂടെ എടുക്കാൻ നടന്നിട്ട് രണ്ടും കൂടെ ഞാൻ ജസ്റ്റ് ഇതിനൊന്ന് വെറുതെ ഡൗൺലോഡ് ചെയ്തെടുക്കാം. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അത്യാവശ്യം നീ എടുത്തോ. അല്ല പിന്നെ വേണമെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ അവിടെ വരുന്ന ചില ഷോർട്സ് ഉണ്ട് സ്റ്റില്ലുമായിട്ട് മിക്സ് ചെയ്തിട്ടൊക്കെ ഒരു പവർ പോയിന്റ് സാധനത്തൊക്കെയാണ് ഞാൻ പിന്നെ മുന്നിൽ ഒരിടത്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഒരു ടോക്ക് പോലെ ഒരു ക്യാമറയിലേക്ക് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അതിന് വേണ്ടി സാധനം ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടി ക്യാമറ ജസ്റ്റ് കയ്യിലെടുക്കുന്നുണ്ട്.
ക്യാമറ എടുക്കുന്നല്ലേ?
എൻ്റെ ഫോട്ടോ കൊടുക്കണം. എൻ്റെ ഫോട്ടോ ഇതിനകത്ത് എൻ്റെ ക്യാമറ കൊടുത്തത് മോള് കൊടുത്തു.
Welcome you all to the auspicious occasion of the Investiture Ceremony of the academic year 2022-23.
Prayer is the listening of one's mind and heart to God, or the requesting of good things from God. Let's be on feet for prayer. I invite our school choir for the prayer.
Most gracious, most merciful. Blessed to God, beneficent, the merciful, on of the day of judgment, thee alone we worship. Thou hast to see, shows the strength by the path of those who may have favor, not the path of few and the rancor, none of the gone astray.
Thank you.
Happiness and confidence are the prettiest things you can wear. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, to do more, and become more, you are a leader. Welcome speeches are always an important part of every occasion, involving the aspects of givers and the audience. The orator needs to be engaging that the listeners hear with all ears from the very beginning. I welcome our Honorable Principal, Mr. Shami Ghazali, to share his happiness by a welcome speech.
Good morning and assalamu alaikum to everyone who are gathered over here. Respected Chair of the day, dear Manager Senator, a distinguished guest of honor today in Investiture Ceremony, Mr. Shahid Tiruvallur IIS, the Treasurer of Ideal Education Trust, Mr. Abdurrahman Saib, my dear students, teachers, and other staff members and friends. It gives me immense pleasure to stand in front of you in this auspicious days as we are witnessing the Investiture Ceremony of the School Council members 2022 and 23. Winner School Council is a very important fraction in the society, in the school, and the election of the school council members was done in a very systematic manner where many students contested to the various posts, and the students standing in front of us were elected to various posts, starting from head boy and to the house in charge captains. As I told you in many occasions, a school is a miniature form of society. Our students have got many things to learn from these processes. An election, voting, investiture ceremony, all taking, meeting the guests. There are many things you need to learn in a ceremony, in a function that is being held in a school. You need to learn many things from the activities that is going to take part in the school. And to the students, to the leaders, student leaders sitting in front of me, I'm very proud of them because they have been elected out of the 550 students in the campus. We have to be very proud of them and request everyone to clap for them for their achievement. And the leaders, I would like to request you, you have been gifted with the power, you have been gifted with leadership. And now you're going to see what is my responsibility. Rather than enjoying your power, rather than enjoying your freedom, you have to value the responsibility given to you. Empowered with responsibilities. You have many things to do. And the first thing you are supposed to be the role models to the students in the campus. Starting from the LKG to the 8th, 9th, 10th standard, you have to be the role model. The head boy has to be the role model. The head girl, the assistant ones, the magazine editors, the conveners, the captains. Everyone has to be the role models to the students. And the students, I would like to request you, you have to obey them. You have to give them all the supports. You have to lead, you have to be led by them. And so, democracy is born in the campus. When they lead and you are being led, when there is healthy dialogues and good leadership, we make sure that a discipline, a democracy is born, kept in the campus. I don't want to prolong my speech, and I know that you're waiting for the other rituals, other program of actions being held here. And we have a very important guest today, so I would like to enter into my duty. My duty is to welcome you guys, and for the first time, I would like to welcome this respected managers, everyone who are behind all these amenities and activities, and the leader of our institution. Welcome, guys. Next, our guest of honor today, Shahid Tiruvallur IIS. We have been speaking about, we have a guest, we have a chief guest. Everyone knows that we have a guest, and you don't know who is a guest. He is a civil service officer. You might have heard IAS, IPS, IFS, IIS. So he's a civil service officer who hails from a remote village in Calicut in Kerala and is working in civil service. He is a civil servant. He's an IAS officer. Many of you, when we ask you about it, you say that we want to be an IAS officer. And before we enter into this program, you might have watched a video describing the experiences, the journey, the throats he had faced along with his journey to become an IAS officer. So I'm sure that we are very proud to present a very distinguished guest in front of you and a very deserving guest. And I would like to welcome Mr. Shahid Ilwalur IAS to be the guest of honor today in this Investiture Ceremony. Welcome you, sir, to the spacious ceremony. And dear treasurer of IET, Ideal Education Trust, Abdul Rahman Saib, who is a common presence in all the activities, programs being held here, and a great visionary of Ideal English School is also present today to felicitate this program. I welcome our treasurer Abdul Rahman Saib to this dais. Welcome you, sir. And the attraction of today, the attraction of the day, the 11 elected members sitting in front of us, the head boy, the assistant head boy, the head girl, the assistant head girl, magazine editor, arts convener, sports captain, and all the 4 house captains. I would like to welcome every one of them to be guests of the day, and I would like to request you to give them a big applause. When I welcome everyone to the desk, I request everyone of you to give them a good applause. And I would like to welcome especially Master Naveed Krishna, head boy of Ideal Snehagiri, and Ms. Noora Nabir, the head girl of Ideal Snehagiri, who are giving us a speech on the responsibility and the leadership they have taken. Welcome you, my dear students. And I would like to welcome Ms. Chinu Rajan, HOD of SS Ideal Snehagiri, who is providing the vote of thanks in today's function. Welcome you. And I would like to welcome all the teachers, all the students, all the staff members, everyone, and trust members are also present over here. I welcome both of them to the dais, and I'm very happy to welcome all my students, teachers, everyone to the dais. Welcoming everyone, and thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. A true leader has the consequences. I would like to invite our beloved manager, Mr. Samir Siki, for the presidential address. Welcome you, sir.
ഏറ്റവും ആദരണീയനായ നമ്മുടെ ഇന്നത്തെ വിശിഷ്ട അതിഥി, അതുപോലെ തന്നെ സ്കൂൾ പ്രിൻസിപ്പൽ, ട്രസ്റ്റ് മെമ്പേഴ്സ്, ഇരിക്കുന്ന ലീഡേഴ്സ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളെ, എൻ്റെ പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട കൂട്ടുകാരെ, അധ്യാപക സഹപ്രവർത്തകരെ,
Naveed Krishna of grade 9, the newly elected head boy of Ideal Snehagiri Senior Secondary School for the academic year 2022-23, do solemnly pledge in the name of God that I promise to carry out duties and responsibilities entrusted to me with courage and conviction, to uphold the integrity of Ideal all time.
Noora and Amir of grade 9, the duties and responsibilities entrusted to me with courage and conviction to uphold the integrity of Ideal all the time. I hereby affirm that I will always honor the faith and trust reposed in me and work selflessly for the prestige and glory of our school.
Let me invite Assistant Head Girl, Assistant Head Boy, Rashim for taking the oath.
Muhammad Rashid of grade 10, the newly elected assistant head boy of Ideal Snehagiri Senior Secondary School for the academic year 2020 of God, that I promise to carry out the duties.
He aspires to become a pilot inspired by his family. He is confident, sincere, and friendly child. Loves to socialize and to help needy as cabinet. Welcome Naveed Krishna to the dais.
and extend her best wishes. Put her hands together for Noora and Amir, the head girl. She is the daughter of Mr. Amir Muhammad and Ms. Shani. She would like to become an IAS officer with an LLB. Family gives immense support for her in all the ways. Noora is a dynamic and vibrant girl who always spreads positivity around her. Welcome Noora and Amir to the dance. He would like to become a scientist. He is kind-hearted, friendly, who have a unique quality in making friends. He manages both academics and co-curricular really well. He loves to see everyone happy around him. Let us put our hands together and welcome Muhammad Rashid to the dais. Next, Ms. Hiza Fatim, as reminding her the great responsibility towards the school and wishing her best. She is born to Mr. Riyaz PA and Ms. Shadia UA. She is very active in all programs in the school life. Now, Ms. Mahesh, our arts convener, received the sash and badge from our honorable manager, Mr. C.K. Shimir, reminding her the great responsibility towards the school and wishing her the best. She is the daughter of Mr. Mahesh and Mrs. Sajia Mahesh. She aspires to become a doctor. She is very punctual, responsible, and hardworking. She is committed in taking up responsibility and combating them. Let us put our hands together for Alona S. Mahesh and welcome to the dais. Great responsibility towards the school and wishing him the best. He is a now Mr. Ali T and Ms. Shabina Tiki. He would like to become a football player inspired to the legend Ronaldo. He is academically good and sports too. He takes in various cultural programs and he is a reliable and responsible person. With great happiness, we welcome Muhammad Sinan to the dais. Now, I welcome Master Jabir Shah CM, magazine editor, received the sash and badge from managers, reminding him the great responsibility towards the school and wishing him the best.
He is the son of Mr. Mohammed Ashraf and Mrs. Aisha CM. He is interested in robotics. Jabir Shah is very simple and silent person with a hearted. He is good in sportics and co-curricular activities. Jabir Shah to the dais.
And the badge from our respected principal, Mr. Shamik Ghazali, reminding him the responsibility towards the school and wishing him the best. He is the son of Mr. Azainar and Ms. Naushida. He aspires to become an entrepreneur. The member of Greenhouse called themselves as Green Gladiators with the slogan Rise from the Ash. With huge round of applause, we welcome Muhammad Ansari to the dais. Towards the school and wishing him Mr. Bashir TM aspires to become an automobile engineer. The member of call themselves as Red Challengers and they go with the slogan powering through challenges. Let us put our hands together for Master Al Sabit. Receives a sash and Ms. Naushila AP. He would like to become a marine engineer inspired to his family. The Yellow House members hold themselves as sparkles and they disable themselves as invisible and invisible. Put your hands together for Zafir Filshah. Now I invite our treasurer Abdul Rahman Sahib to give the sash and badge to the Blue House captain Alan S. Mahesh and reminding him the great responsibility towards the school and wishing him the best. He is the son of Mr. Mahesh and Mrs. Shaija Mahesh. He aspires to become an astronaut. The member of Blue House call themselves as Blue Legends and they go with the slogan, together we can and together we win. A huge round of applause to Alan S. Mahesh.
and Honorable Principal to distribute the flag and the logo. I call upon to the stage Master Navaneet Krishna and Noora Ain Amir to receive the school flag and the logo. Now, they allow and involves several difficulties based on a target. But some of us only reaching the aim target. While analyzing the reason behind the achievements, all the achievers have some kinds of regular qualities. If you believe yourself and have decided a pride and never quit, you will be a winner. Here we have a winner with us that is none other than Mr. Shahid Tiruvalur IIS. Shahid for 2 years. After 12 years of religious education, he got the religious Hassani degree, a course which equipped him to become a madrasa teacher. He has also completed a degree in English literature from the University of Calicut through distance course. He cleared his UPSC examination on 27th April 2017 in 6th attempt with a rank of 693. We rarely get this kind of opportunity to listen to the words of a great personality like Shahid Tiruvalur IIS. Your words are going to be an encouragement to our ideal family. A huge round of applause, and with all the respect, I welcome Mr. Shahid Tiruvalur.
Ideal scenario and senior security manager and the new officers, Navaneet Krishna, Noora Ain Amir, and the wonderful teachers of Snehagiri School, trust members, students and their parents. A well-established expression of leadership have been expressed here. I think as John Keats, one of the romantic English poets, stated once, the heard melodies are sweet and those unheard are sweetest. I think whatever you have expressed here, it is very sweet. And there are many things, those remains which have answered, we have given. That is the more sweetest. Anyway, I congratulate the teachers, especially he was one of my close friends at the time of my preparation in science, and also the trust members and other teachers for this wonderful achievement of the students. I think as all of you know, the leadership is the big problem in our country. As you know, in the 90s or the 18th centuries, we have 2 world wars. The First World War and the Second World War. Almost 35 crore persons have been died in the combination of these 2 world wars. 35 crore numbers. And 85% of these persons were only common men. Only 15%, means 15% was only the military man. The researchers have been pointing that why this happened.
It is the only one reason, that is the wrong leadership. Whatever problems existing in our India or the world, maybe it's malnutrition, maybe poverty, maybe the leadership crisis. The root reason is the leadership crisis. So what we need from you is the good leaders. They want to be the leaders of India. They can change our India to a developed country at least in 2040. You know, our economy was one of the largest in the world before British came. The 25% of the world GDP was belonged to India before British came. But after they have gone, we were just 2%. In two famines, which was happened in the West Bengal, 45 crore members of Indians were died before the lack of food. That time, Gandhi came. You know, he was coming from a humble background. He was not a successful lawyer in South Africa. He was just gone for a Gujarati businessman just to attend the court. His cases was not anyway successful. He just attended the court. He was just for a namesake advocate. But he came to India for a wonderful vision. He roamed around India in a second-class train, and he have met the people. And a leader with the mass support has come into India. Before Gandhi also we have leaders, but they were not the leaders of the mass. Gandhi created a leadership for the mass and by the mass. Whatever the declarations, whatever the protest, whatever the type of protest he has appeared, it was fully for the mass. Person movements, civil liberties, civil disobedience movement, non-cooperation movement, and at the end, it is quit India movement. Everything all the strategies he was built, he was fighting from the nook and corner of India when he was traveling all over the villages, all remote areas of the villages of the country. While he was traveling in a second-class train. So what I am telling, at the end of the day in 47, we got the freedom because of his leadership. For becoming a leader, he doesn't need a court. He doesn't need a wealth. What he needs was an inner quality of leadership. So, as we may always misunderstood, leadership is not about the expression, or it is not about the artificially created fabrications. It is the creation of the inner abilities of a person. It is honesty, it is truth, and it is the integrity. So if we are ready to develop our integrity, if we are ready to our truth, if we are ready to express the honesty at the all stages of life, it is the first requirement of all leadership. So we are striving at a time, India is striving to become the leader of the world. You know, the next centuries belong to India and China. Previously, it was for the century of Europe, century of America. But now everything is vanishes. The time come to Asia. So India and China becomes the prominent in the world. So the future belongs to you is not only a future like us. So you have a role of global leaders. Your school may be a global school which all the Americans, Europeans may come here and study here. So your responsibilities, roles, everything is widening. Your roles is daily it is expanding. Unending possibilities of creating and changing the leadership arena of the world. So I wish truly for the young generation of these leaders sure it will be an asset for our country, it will be an asset for our educational system, and they will change the system to a better world. You all know we have the grim problem of poverty still in the country. We have 140 crore persons in India, but still 2 crore persons are in slavery. You know the world slavery index, 2 crore persons are working in a bondage. Same like that, they are working, children are working in hazardous industries. Child labor is prevalent, dowry is prevalent. The population in the world, we have largest poor corner of the world. Poverty basket not belong to Africa, it belong to India. So while all these opportunities striving, we have so many challenges. So for the young leadership, all these challenges, you have to make it as a wonderful opportunity to change the world, to change the country, and to change our people. Our wonderful asset is the demographic dividend. So your students and your leadership, the country is waiting for. So you all have the ability and you all have the opportunities to change this system and to create a better world. And that is what we hope from you. We created IITs, scientific institutions, we created doctors who are well established in the world. Still, we have these challenges, and you leaders have to create that challenges and make them to a better opportunity. So, and all these challenges to make an opportunity, it is the requirement of a good leadership that we need. As Winston Churchill once said, the main ability of a good leader, it is not about politician. He once sarcastically told about politicians that a politician can foretell what to happen next day. He can foretell what happens next week or next month. And after completing the next month or 1 year or 10 years, he has to correctly say that why it is not happening. It is the politician. But leadership is not politician. It's all about a vision. It's all about a mission. A vision with a mission. And a mission with a vision, it is the core of leadership. So I express my gratitude for the persons who invited me for this program, and I wish all the best for the future leaders. I am sure they will create a wonderful world for the future generation. All the best. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. Head boy and head girl are responsible for representing the school at the events and make public speeches. They also serve as a role model for the students and may share people's ideas with the school's leadership. They may also be expected to lead fellow preference in their duties. This first responsibility of a leader is to define reality. The last is to say thank you. In between, the leader is the servant to lead and lead our ears to ears. Let our ears to the leaders. I welcome our head boy Navaneet Krishna to share his vision.
Today, I take the oath that I shall do all that I can and make this academic year a memorable one. I am not perfect and might not always get things right, but I promise that I will do everything in my power to get things right. I will stand firm with my cabinet as blessed brigade with our own remarkable talents and using our proper functions of school by performing our duties. My dear fellow cabinet members, from now onwards, the responsibilities of our school belongs to us. So we shall stand as a unit against all the obstacles in these coming days. A team is like a tool set. Not one tool can do all jobs, but together it can and will. Something incredible happens when teamwork happens the way it's supposed to. Things change when everyone on the team is equally invested in the overall purpose and goal. You find yourself working faster, finding mistakes easily, and innovating better. So let's join our hands together to work with a team spirit. Conducting my promises, I would like to express my gratitude towards our honorable manager and our respective principals for trusting me and selecting me as the head boy of our school, and I shall never. So let's take our school to the greater height of success. Thank you.
I invite head girl Noora Ain Amir to say a few words.
A pleasant morning to all, respected chief guests, managers, principals, and dignitaries on and off the class. Today, I am standing as the head girl of Ideal Nehegiri Senior Secondary School for the academic year 2022-23. I am very grateful to speak in front of you. First of all, I thank the Almighty, my provider, for blessing me with this opportunity, this position, and all my tutors and students who made me here, and my parents and family who supported me till here, and my friends who was always there with me by supporting, encouraging, advising, especially Aisha and Tanas. Love you guys. Sometimes we wish for things, but sometimes we dream for things. There is much difference between wish and a dream. Wishes may be anything. It may be, I want that dress, I want to score full marks in exam, I want this, I want that. It may be anything. It may happen or it may not happen, but we can try. But to achieve a dream, we should be confident and positive. Focus forward and visualize your dream. Make every step fun. Break down your plans into little pieces. Don't listen to negative people. Find wise help and loving support. And we should take the necessary risks that we feel right. So, what I like to say is, the position where I am standing now was one of my dreams. And I again thank God for this opportunity. If we reach any higher position or fly high, never forget where we come from, how we started, how we came throughout. We should be always thankful for what we have. You too should never forget wherever you are in future. A while before, I took an oath. It's not just for humanity. That are my words, my promises that I have given to you. And I will do my level best to keep those promises. As I promised in the name of God, I will do my duties and responsibilities with courage and conviction, and will always honor the faith and trust upon me. I think this position will teach me the real meaning of responsibility, hard work, dedication, punctuality, and so on. I would like to express my gratitude to all my voters and those who are in my co-position. And I need the same support and love throughout the journey. Thank you everyone for taking the time to be here today and for listening to me speak. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. Have a great week ahead. Thank you.
Here we are concluding the ceremony by vote of thanks. May I now invite Ms. Sinu Rajan, Department Head of SS, to express the gratitude. Welcome you, ma'am.
A warm and graceful morning to all. Our most valuable honorable chief guest, principal, manager, both the teachers, students, and everyone gathered here. It's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks and acknowledge the contribution of those who worked really hard to make on behalf of Senior Secondary School and the entire event is resources. With his blessings and grace, we made this event what it was. Entire team Ideal extended a really hearty vote of thanks to our chief guest, Mr. Shahid Tiruvallur IAS, who spared time from his busiest schedule to grace the occasion. Today we had an opportunity to hear your journey, and this will surely be going to encourage us in our future events. Your words have enlightened our minds and have shown us a new path. With a deep sense of appreciation, I thank our manager, Mr. C.K. Samir, and the school management team who helped in the proper running of this investiture ceremony. No words of gratitude can portray how essential they are. Special mention and gratitude to our beloved principal, Mr. Shamir Ghazali, for being as the backbone of this event that stimulated us to do our best and standing as pillars of strength. Thank you. It cannot happen overnight. The wheel starts rolling weeks ago. It requires planning and the words of eye for details. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very proactive and dedicated staff of our institution who are well versed in their job. I would like to thank the people who worked behind the scenes to make this event happen. Our technical arrangement team, stage committee, and lighting sounds arrangement team, and all other musicians and housekeeping staff. Our sincere gratitude goes to all parents and the well-wishers of our rock solid support system and encouragement. Without your support, children were not being able to achieve excellence. Finally, I would like to thank our budding rock stars that made this event beautiful with their impressive outtaking. Your days of hard work were evident today. In this occasion, we have AC Sir and PK Sir to make this occasion a colorful one. Thank you, sir. Last but not the least, a big thank you to each and everyone who made this investiture ceremony memorable to all of us. On behalf of Ideal Snehagiri Senior Secondary School, let me thank all students to be disciplined and honored. We value you and every moment that you stay in this institution of learning. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now we will be having a photo session. The student council members and the dignitaries, please stay in the dais.